Hey, this is Adam from the Green Micro Gym, and I'm going to be doing EcoFicient cardio intervals on the plug-out electricity generating exercise machine here, the spin bike, and I'm just going to take you through it. This is something that you can do 4 or 5 times through. I'm going to do 5 minutes, and you can make it a 20-25 minute workout. It's very efficient, really gets your blood pumping, and what we're going to do here after we warm up a little bit is we're going to do a minute each of different percentage levels of effort, and that's going to be your personal intensity level, so you have to think about it in terms of how it feels to you. So we're going to start with 1 minute at 60%. I'm going to do that right now. So 60% is not very much. It should kind of feel like maybe you're carrying a bag of groceries up a flight of stairs. Nothing heavy duty, but you're doing a little bit more effort than you would just do if you were just ambling along. I'm at about 40 watts right now of electricity that's going back into the building. So I can look at this number and I can kind of think, okay, keeping it at about 40 watts is about 60% for me today. Some days it might be more because I got a lot of energy. Some days it might be less because maybe I'm fighting something off or I'm really tired. And that's a great thing about perceived intensity level, is it's about you. It's not about some number somewhere. It's about the number inside. So I've been doing this for about a minute, so now I'm going to bump it up to 70% in about 10 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to bump it up to 70%. So now I'm up to about 50 watts, and today I'm just going to do with speed. You can also do this with resistance, so if you wanted to add intensity level without going faster, you could always just increase the resistance on the machine, but for me today I want to do speed. So I'm keeping it up around 50 watts, and I'm checking in with myself, and if I'm like, boy, this feels more like 80 or 90%, then I'm going to back it off a little bit. It's really important that you keep the 60% and the 70% at 60 and 70 and not at 80 or 90, because you want to have some energy when you get up to the higher numbers. So we got about 10 more seconds, and then we'll go up to 80. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I'm going to bump it up again. Looks like I'm at about 60 watts now for 80%. 80% is where you want to check in. There's a real good test called the talk test. Basically the idea is if you're able to easily carry on long sentences, you're probably not at 80%. So it's kind of like if you're on a walk or a jog with your friend and you're having a conversation but the sentences get short but you can still talk, that's 80%. And this is where you have to start looking at the numbers, checking in, making sure you're keeping it up there. You might start to feel a little bit of a burn in your legs at this point. And we've got about 10 seconds, and then we're going to bump it up to 90. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, I'm going for speed today, so I'm at 90% now. Pushing pretty hard. If this was real 90%, I wouldn't be talking this much. But I want to give you the idea. You want to still be holding a little bit back, because what you want to do at the very end of the workout, the last time you go through this circuit, your last minute, you want it to be 100%. I'm going to do that for you just to demonstrate. Keeping the numbers up around 90 watts. If you ever feel like time is passing you by, go ahead and do 90%. Time slows down. Got about 10 seconds to go. Keeping that number up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now I'm going to go to 100%. So now I'm just doing as fast as I possibly can, for as long as I can, or a minute, whichever comes first. 107, 109 watts of electricity going back into the building. Try to keep it up till the very end. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the EcoFicient cardio intervals on the plug-out spin bike. I'm Adam from the Green Micro Gym. Do this 4 to 5 times. The last time through, do 1 minute of 100%, and have a great workout.